You know, they say maturity, you get older, you get mature. No, nigga, when you get old, you get lonely. That's the difference. That's the difference. You feel me? Because when you got bitches coming in and out like a revolving door, you can be particular and shit. You know, she gotta have big titties, she gotta be light skinned, gotta have green eyes, some crazy shit. But as you get older, you know the boyish charm wear off, all that shit. Then the nice car shit wear off. And even when you get to a certain age, though, you know, oh, he got his house, he got all that. You're supposed to have all that shit. As you get older, your peer group starts to accumulate at the same time. So you ain't gonna never stop the competitive phase if you're single. And once your ass hit 50 years old, all that fine bitch talk is over with. You don't care what the bitch look like because it's not about being fine. It's not even about the pussy. It's about companionship. Old niggas don't want to die alone, don't want to be lonely. You feel me? You at the park watching niggas play basketball, or your ass go to this market and shit because you gotta eat like everybody else. You see bitches pushing strollers with their kids or whatever. You go to the mall and see a motherfucker with her dude and kids, and you walking by yourself, an old nigga. People looking at you like you a pedophile or a molester. No, nigga. I'm just single. I'm a nigga who ain't never want to be married. Nigga, at 50, are you gay? All sort of shit. Old players die alone. Fuck being an old player. You go get you a motherfucking wife. By the time you 27, make you a family. But here's the thing, niggas don't tell you what to look for in a wife. They don't. Find you a motherfucker just like you. Find you somebody that's like your play sister. Now here's the problem. Women have been raised to be fucked up. I can't be with you. We friends. And then go hook up with a stranger and then get kids and get divorced. Like, I never knew him. He was a totally different person. Bitch, how could you know this nigga? You met him in a club. You met him at the airport. You met him somewhere weird. This nigga who grew up next to you, it's a nigga you want. Now some of you youngsters may not understand. My grandmother was 3 years old when she met my grandfather, who was 5. They was inseparable since she was 3. His farm, his farm was directly next to her farm. Their parents were neighbors back in Mississippi. They've been together until the day my grandmother died. Best friends. Best friends. Now, my grandmother passed away when I was 15. I'm 53 now. And ain't no second family, none of that shit. Grandpops was best friends with my grandmother. They were neighbors. I've had women on my block. I can't mess with you. You live on my block. I won't date nobody go to the same school. You see these bitches now, they got like 2 or 3 kids. Each kid got a different daddy. Daddy's fighting or daddy's in jail. All kind of crazy shit. This bitch is stripping. My grandmother ain't worked a day in her life. Had 9 surviving kids. Housewife. Now mind you, my parents were black. If I'm 53, that means my mother was around in the Jim Crow era. Well, she was like around in that Malcolm X era, that Thurgood Marshall era. So my grandparents was around in the Jim Crow era, the Depression era. And my grandfather was able to buy a house and house 9 kids with a housewife. You understand? Well, that's loyalty. Whatever my grandfather brought home, my grandmother made it work. You dig? Ain't none of this, oh, nigga, you don't make enough. I need a nigga this. A broke bitch with standards is nothing but a fucking problem. Really, though, a broke bitch with standards, if you ain't got nothing, this bitch is going to put you in debt if you weak enough to follow her. Because every time she needs something, wants something, you signing up for free credit cards or dumb shit or spending money you supposed to use to pay some bills. Like if you got something and this bitch is broke, you ain't gonna ever be able to save it because she want to go here, want to do that, want to do that. And if you weak enough, nigga, not to tell this bitch to sit the fuck down, you gonna burn through your cheese. Don't ever be afraid to tell a bitch to go sit the fuck down. What's she gonna do? Be mad? Leave you alone? Okay, cool. She didn't want to be with you in the first place. A real bitch gonna listen to you. Don't ever be afraid to lose no bitch. Because any bitch that'll let you go was a foul hoe in the first place. She just gonna find a new sucker. You feel me? You meet a broad, her man in jail, leave that bitch alone. Unless you just want to fuck her and get and be a part of her chaos. Why? Fuck that nigga, he in jail. He'll be out soon. Let him deal with ignorance. There's a whole gang of females around here. Find one that's suitable for you.